Hello everyone and welcome to the NFL. It is week 9 where the 3-4 Ravens take on the 3-4-1 Miami Dolphins. Both these teams looking to get back to 500. Whoever wins this game will do just that. Who's it gonna be? Let's get into this game and find out right now. So we're gonna kick it off to the Ravens first. And the kick by Sanders. And there we go. And you have to remember, we have nothing to lose. Regardless of how many games we win or lose, when it comes to our first round pick, we don't have it anymore. We traded with the Texans to get a higher pick. So now, it's 1st and 10. Lamar. A throw in the dirt. That was just a bad throw. Clearly misread the distance between him and his receiver. 2nd and 10 now. Bad throw by Lamar Jackson. Now Lamar with a snap. He runs it. And down he goes. A loss of a yard for Lamar Jackson. 3rd and 11. Here's Lamar with a snap. And Mark Andrews has it for a first down. Mark Andrews coming to the final years of his career. That's exactly what it feels like. There's a pass. And now there's a first down for the Ravens. 1st and 10. Lamar, a good pass there. Now what will he do here? Play action. Got his man. Derrick Henry goes for a first down. And it seems like all of a sudden this Miami defense cannot stop the Ravens. He runs it. And he gets hit. He gets a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Lamar on the read option. Decided to bring it. Got a couple yards there. They run it with Henry. He will get 2 yards. No, only 1 yard. That will make it 3rd and 4. Here's Lamar. Snaps it. And he got his man. Another first down for the Ravens. 1st and 10 yet again. Lamar with it. Man in motion. Here's a snap. They run it with Henry. And he goes down after a gain of 6, pushing a man through. Last week, 19 rushes, 73 yards, and 1 touchdown. Not his best week, not his worst week. 2nd and 4. Here's a snap. And pushing his way through again. Only gets 2 yards this time. 3rd and 2. They could run it. They could throw it. They could run it with Lamar as well. So many possibilities. Henry gets to the 5. And it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal now for the Ravens. You saw a man go down for Miami. Hopefully he's okay. Lamar running. It will find an open gap. And he will go for a Ravens rushing touchdown. They strike first to begin this game. 1st and 10. See Zach Wilson out there after his performance last week. Devon Achane shut down. 2nd and 10. Wilson If he has another bad week, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a new starting QB. Washington cannot hold on to the ball. 3rd and 10. That could be a huge drop. Caught by Washington, but he will not have a first down. And they go 3 and out. Bailey punts it. And a man under it. And he is taken down at a 21. You see the QB rushing leaders. Lamar Jackson, number 1 in the league. Every year, Lamar Jackson shows he's a double threat. And now, there he goes. There he goes. Still running. First down at the 50. DeAndre Hopkins giving him a big play. 1st and 10. Lamar. Snap. And there he goes. Lamar Jackson. 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Lamar with a snap. Henry is shut down. Only a yard. 3rd and 1. There's a lot of options here once again for the Ravens. He will run it himself. First down. Broke a tackle just to get the first down. And will they get one more play? No, they will not. The Ravens end the first quarter with the lead. It is 7-0. 1st and 10. Here we go. Here's a snap. There's a throw. Trying to stop him, and they do. Only a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Here's a snap. And he's got his man again. First down, Baltimore. And yet again, this defense struggling. They try to improve it with a bunch of trades. Just hasn't worked out so far. 2nd and 6. Trayvon Diggs and Jaylon Jones have paid off, but there's still so much error. And Lamar Jackson going down. 3rd and 13. A huge stop. And now, here's a snap. Man over the middle, and there's no one there. 1st and goal. This is what you got to talk about. This Dolphins defense just allows plays like that, and that's the problem. It's the passing game that kills them. The running game, not as much. It's just Derrick Henry this week. That's the real problem. Lamar Jackson goes down. Jalen Phillips with the sack. 2nd and goal. Here's a snap by Lamar. Quick throw. Henry will get to the 4. 3rd and goal. So here we go. Snap. Quick throw. And Derrick Henry gives them a 2-score lead with a touchdown. Finally, we get back to this Dolphins offense. We haven't seen much of them today. Man in motion. Play action. And almost picked off. It actually might have hurt the Ravens that there were 2 cornerbacks guarding them. So now instead, 2nd and 10. And Devon Achane rushes for a first down. That's a big play by Achane. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Throw. Ekai comes down with the football. 1st and 10. A big play there. Play action. Throw to Hill. And now along the sideline. Gets up to the 14. 1st down. 1st and 10. H.N. shut down. The offensive line fell apart. In the draft, that's going to have to be a focus. 1st and 10. Picked off! Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about our QB situation. Blowing it. Zach Wilson throws a pick in a huge spot. 1st and 10. Lamar, man in motion. Here's a snap. They run it with Derrick Henry. He will get a gain of 4, and that will bring up the 2-minute warning. It is 14-0. Baltimore leads. 2nd and 6. Lamar. Snaps it. Derrick Henry. This time gets nothing. Held at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6. Lamar all late getting switched around here. So now, signaling his guys still. There we go. And gets a 1st down. A hard hit, but not enough to make him drop the ball. 1st and 10. Here's a snap. And that one is 9 yards. Ravens call a timeout with a minute to go. 2nd and 1. Snap. And they run it. Oh, and Lamar is shut down. A loss of 5. Here's 3rd and 6. Got his man again. Another play, and that's another timeout for the Ravens. Once again, this Dolphins team just gives up a big pass. And it's aired out. Got his man. Touchdown, Ravens. Rashad Bateman will continue the scoring. Lamar was looking to run, saw an open man, and scores a huge touchdown. Half is officially underway. There's the kick. Washington underneath it. There he goes, and he will get him out to the 30. The RB receiving leaders, and Devon Achane he's in 1st place, almost ahead of 2nd place by 200 yards. Wilson can get back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 2nd and 9. Wilson with a snap. Throw. Achane has the football. 1st down, Miami. You see it again there. How much they just rely on Devon Achane to make these big catching plays. Play action. Wilson throws it away. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Wilson with the football. Caught by Ekai, and a 1st down for the Dolphins. 1st and 10. Beginning to move on this drive. Throw to Achane. 1st down, Miami. And again, you see the reliance on Achane, but it works out. When you have Jalen Waddle, it's hard to stop him. Throw to Ekine. And another first down. 1st and 10. Wilson will hand it off to Achan. Oh no, that's Gordon actually. He gets 5 yards, sending Gordon out there now. There's Devon Achan again. Here's a snap. Throw to Washington. First down, Miami. 1st and goal. At the 9. 1st and goal. Here's a snap. Achan's got it. He gets to the 3. 2nd and goal. Wilson hands it off. Gordon is in the end zone. And finally, Miami is on the board. A rushing touchdown. 1st and 10. Here we go. Lamar will hand it off. Henry shut down. You don't see him lose yards a lot. He'll lose 2 there. 2nd and 12. And Henry gets another handoff. And he is held at the line of scrimmage. Had a huge first quarter, but since then has been shut down. Lamar gets his man. It's not enough for a first, and they're gonna punt it away. The Ravens kicker. Here's the punt. Waddle underneath it. And Waddle pushing off a man, and he is stopped at the 25. 1st and 10. And now Achan getting some room. Gets 10 yards, but it's 2nd and inches. So I did forget to mention at the beginning of this video, I thought I mentioned it. Jerry Jeudy's not in this game. If you're wondering why, he hurt his arm, so he's not medically clear. Weil cannot hold on. 3rd and inches. A big play incoming. They just need about a yard. Devon Achan, a first down. 1st and 10. Wilson. Here's a snap. Play action. Throw. Ekine holds on. He gets through. Pushing through, and he gets to the 42 on the other side of the field. 1st down, Miami. Wilson. Play action. Throws it away. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Wilson a snap again. A quick throw to Washington. Washington has 7. And Miami has an injury again. Now it's 3rd and 3. Wilson hands it off to Devon Achan. Getting another first down. 1st and 10. Wilson. Here's a snap. Throw to Weil. He dropped the football. He dropped the football. Instead of a huge play, it's a huge stop. 2nd and 10. Devon Achan still on his feet, and he will get 8 yards. That will end the 3rd quarter. Ravens lead 21-7. 2. Miami got a lot on the line here. Wilson a snap. Throw to Achan. Got his man. Miami with a touchdown. Miami in this 2nd half has come to life. Now it's 21-14. Here's the Ravens. 1st and 10. Man in motion. And it's play action. A wide open Mark Andrews gets the Ravens a first down. That's a huge play there, 1st and 10. And now a snap. They run it with Lamar. And he gets a first down. He is hit hard. And he has been taken out of this game. A hard hit by Fitzpatrick forces Lamar out of the game. And now still running. And now a first down for Cooper Rush. 1st and 10 at the 20. Now, man in motion. Gonna run it. Cooper Rush is sacked. He goes down. 2nd and 17. The line just couldn't hold up there. Now, Cooper Rush with another snap. Got DeAndre Hopkins. Gets him for 7. So now gets him back to where they originally started. It's 3rd and 10. Cooper Rush, another snap. Got his man. Hopkins cannot get the first down. Here comes the field goal unit to put him up by 2 scores. It is good. 24-14. Gonna start at the 25. Here's a snap. Up in the air. It's Washington. Flag. Flag on Miami. No. A flag on the Ravens. They're going to be at the 25. The way it showed on the screen, it looked like it was a flag on Miami. Wilson sacked. That's a stop they needed. 2nd and 21. Wilson. Caught, no, dropped by Weil. 3rd and 21. Wilson with a snap. And gets rid of it. 4th and 21. And now this kick is so important by Sanders. 52 yards. Good. Miami's defense gonna need a stop. Lamar Jackson back out on the field. Running with Henry. And still on his feet. He does not have a first down. 2nd and 1. Lamar back out there. You know that the Ravens fans are loving that. They run it with Henry. He is shut down. 3rd and inches. Can they get the stop? QB sneak gets him a first down. That was a smart play. Is that Cooper Rush? Cooper Rush back out there for some reason. Running with Henry. He is just pushing his way through 6 yards. Was Lamar injured again? Lamar might have been injured again because Cooper Rush out there. 2nd and 4. Now killing as much time as possible. Snap. Quick throw. Still on his feet. Out of bounds. Why would he go out of bounds? A bad choice. Stopping the clock. So now 1st and 10. They run it with Henry again. Pushing his way through. 7 yards, and that brings up the 2-minute warning. Now, here we go. 2nd and 3. Here's a snap. Cooper Rush will be stopped. 3rd and 3. They call the timeout. They run it. Cooper rush. He's shut down. Timeout. They are gonna go for it. If they get it, they win. 4th and 2. They run it. Shut down. Miami's got a chance. Cooper rush couldn't deliver. You feel that read option a little less when you don't have Lamar Jackson out there. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Throw, Hill, no! Couldn't grab it. 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Throws it, he is hit on the throw, gets nothing. 3rd and 10. Remember, they have 2 more chances at this, not the usual one. Gonna go for it on 4th down if they can't get it. And Waddle cannot hold on. So it all comes down to this. 4th and 10. Wilson. Snap. Throw to Washington. It's over. Baltimore gonna pull it away. Stand corrected because there is time for one more play. The problem is that play is gonna be at the 1. 11 seconds, no timeouts. What the hell are they supposed to do? Wilson on the run. Airs it out. Washington. Nothing. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Wilson the snap. Airs it out. There it goes. That's the game. Baltimore 24-17. They pick up the victory. They're 4-4 on the season. A huge win there for the Ravens. Pulling it away, not allowing the second half comeback. So with that, I do hope you enjoyed this game. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. We will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.